These are the ingredients I am all having that can produce 15 liters of water. Yes, that is the caustic soda. Excellence is like a rice. My color, I'm using blue color, half spoon of it. A little quantity of foaming booster, a little quantity of sulfonic acid. That is my STPP, foaming boost. That is my Texapon, which I use first, and that is my that is glycerin, color, tea tree oil, and this is the water I'm using. When I was adding my Texapon inside the bowl, I added the Texapon inside the bowl. I cut it with my scissors. Yes, that was my scissors. Yes, I was adding the Texapon. That was Texapon. And that is my nitroso. That is my nitroso. It's like a powder. I kept on mixing till I get the blended way. So I don't have any other color. I never wanted to buy color again. So I wanted to use the blue. So I used blue. That is the blue color I used. The video was very long. That was why I used TikTok. I was not supposed to use TikTok. The video was very long, so I wanted to do voiceover. That was why I used TikTok for you guys. So that is the blue I added. I added a little blue. It seems like it was much, so I said no, let me not add more of it. So I added a little of it. So I kept on mixing. Don't mind the camera woman leg. Look at the leg. Sorry. Yeah, I kept on mixing. Yeah, I checked it out. I see it was giving me what I want, but it was very thick. I have to add more water, the remaining water. It was too thick. I have to add the remaining water because of before the day breaks tomorrow, the following day, it would have been thicker in a way that no. And what I did it for was for commercial use. So that was why I needed to add a little bit of water, not too watering, but normal. So if you know you want to sell it, you have to add more water. You have to add water to it. For me, I didn't add water. So this was when I was using my tea tree oil. I was adding the tea tree oil to it. I add all the 5 ml. I added all the 15 ml of tea tree oil. 15 ml of tea tree oil inside. Yeah. I've not added the fragrance. I've not added the glycerin. I was supposed to add the glycerin, add the fragrance, add the rest of the things, glycerin, fragrance, tea tree oil, the following day. But because I have no time, I got to add everything at once at the same time. But I would advise you, when you are doing yours, you add your own the following day for best results. You like how good it is, you add it the following day. But me, I don't add mine the following day. I added everything. That is the glycerin I'm adding the glycerin on that same day instead of adding it the following day. So whenever you're doing yours, add yours after the night overnight. When you have leave it overnight, you can add yours. By then it's perfect, so it will give you a transparent look. I mean a perfect transparent look. Look at me mixing. I'm tired of mixing. I am tired of mixing. So I wanted to add a fragrance. I would have measured it with a spoon, but I used half of it. I don't think it's up to half, Sha. I used it. I added it. Yeah. I never. Most people don't add fragrance. It's not compulsory, but if you feel like you need a fragrance, go on and add it. I add fragrance because I love fragrance on my soap. Like using washing clothes, washing dishes, mopping the floor. It's very good in washing cars. So that is the main reason why I add fragrance, to give everything smells nice. So yeah, I checked it is still very thick, but not yet settled. Still very thick. I added. I wanted to add more water to it, so I said no, let me leave it. Let me check the texture of it. It was still very thick.
I'm leaving it overnight, so it can come out transparent.
Maybe the following day I will add more water.
Comes out transparent. I'm leaving it overnight, so you have to leave yours overnight for best results. Leave it overnight.
I did it.
For best results, you have to leave it overnight. So I'm leaving it overnight. I'll continue from where I stop. I'll show you how you can get the best and how you can sell.
So I had to cover it to the following day.
Your quantity.
I covered it to the following because I never have cover for covering it. So I use the wrapping cover and I use wrapper to cover it overnight. This was when I picked the camera from the ladies. This was when I was done mixing. And this is how the look of the soup look like. So I'm gonna cover it till the following day because I have to leave it for tomorrow to come before I could turn it into the plastic. So here is it. Here is me mixing with my mixing stick, still turning. If there's still lumps inside, I kept on turning till I notice no more lumps. I have to remove the stick. This was where I removed the stick and I decided to cover it till the following day. This is the look of the soup of that day. This was not when I've preserved it. This was the look the following day. The same day I made it, this was how it looked like. This was when I came in the morning. I decided to view it because I didn't do it in my house. I did it in my friend's house. So this was how, because of auto camera me, so this is the look. This was the following day. This was me turning it. It was still very thick, but due because of the person that needed it, it's for a commercial use. So I never wanted to add water. So if you are doing yours and you can add